Happy Thursday, everyone. It's another day in the life of me. And I have something to say. No, I don't feel well. I don't really feel like doing anything. I have to work today and I don't feel like it. But these are my observations of some of the things that I've seen during the course of the last 2 weeks. And it comes right back down to what I always say. Older, chronologically in age, doesn't make you wiser. There's nothing sadder to me than an old fool. Since I've learned to be true to myself and to hold myself accountable to what I say out of my mouth, I immediately recognize it when other people don't. People will hide behind their age, thinking they can walk out here and say whatever they want to say. People were raised differently. Both my parents were born in the 1920s, so they were much older when I was born. They went through a lot of struggle. They dealt with segregation and Jim Crow and all that stuff. But my mother and my father always emphasized, watch what you say. And more importantly, watch how you say what it is you want to say. Because everyone doesn't take lightly to criticism. I'll use myself as an example. I adhere to why it's canceled. I do. If it will prevent me from continuing to hurt myself like I used to in the past, I'll listen to a baby gurgle when it comes to people, because people can see things that I may not see. Sometimes we can be so close to a situation, we may not recognize red flags. But one thing I've learned in my almost 60 years of the planet, I know when people try to use shade and criticisms and try to make it, try to put it like in a loving way or like they're concerned. They're not concerned. Most of the times, these people have been rehearsing what it is that they want to say. Now, of course, you can be respectful in your response, or you can give it the way you got it. So, to my older friends and associates that are using social media, be careful in your approach. Because you may think what you're giving is advice to some of these young people, and you will get cussed out. And you can't go run to your peers and say, did you see that? Did you see how they were talking to me? I'll tell you quick, fast, and in a hurry. Tread lightly when you're giving advice to people. Just tread lightly. Because I'm not even going to lie. When you get told about yourself, I'll be one of the first ones laughing. Because I see you. I see a lot of folks. It is just so simple to just be authentic. If you need something from someone, ask. Ask one-on-one, like, could you help me do this or could you help me do that? Don't use the guise of you throwing money around, trying to be in good with folks, and then you think because you're spending money, that gives you the right to say whatever comes to your head out of your mouth to people, because you'll get told off. And I promise you, as saved and as sanctified as I am petty, and I will laugh. Now I'm rewatching something that I already saw, and that came to me. Never think that you're better than anybody else just because you've lived longer. It could be that God just has you here longer to get you right so he can take you home. Has nothing to do with you've done so good. I mean, he's so merciful and he's so kind that he doesn't want to see you end badly. I thank God for the lessons learned and more of having a giving heart to want to share some of the things that I've learned so that you won't repeat the mistakes that I did, because you might not have the fortitude to overcome like I did. When I'm wrong, I'm the first one to say I'm wrong. But if it's something that I meant to say, daggone it, I'm not going to apologize. I ain't going to say I'm going to add something to it. No, I'm going to tell you just how I feel. When you've gotten on my last nerve, everything comes off. I'm just going to tell you about yourself. And I hope somebody loves me enough to tell me when I'm in error. Stop being fake. Stop being pretentious. And learn to mind your business. If you can't do it one-on-one, some people love to have an audience when they think they're going to tell somebody off, and then you end up getting embarrassed. And trust me, I'll be laughing at you. Have a great Thursday. God bless.